winter has come, you motherfuckers. Welcome to Unprofessional Movie Reviews. Hello, the internet. And, my cat's looking at me. I got the door open because the cat's gonna be in here. I got a beer. My name's Mark. And, yeah, click like, subscribe, do all that internet shit. Click the bell icon. Not sure what that means. Something about notifications or some shit. I don't know. And, are you gonna knock all the pop figures over, you fucking bastard? Okay, click like, subscribe, do all that shit, as I already said. And, yeah, alright, let's do this review. The way this works is I'm going to give a non-spoilery synopsis between 1 and 5 for you type of people who haven't watched the show and don't want to be spoiled. And then I'm going to review it between 1 and 5, that's what I meant, after the non-spoiler synopsis. And then I'm going to get into the spoils, and I'm going to break down the entire episode as if you just watched it with me. And let's get this dumb universe rolling. Alright, this episode was alright. It's probably the slowest, most filler, actually the only filler episode. Not really filler as it is setup. It's this episode's complete setup for the next episode. This episode is called Eastwatch. Eastwatch. And I kind of assumed we were going to see a giant battle again, like after the one last week. But we didn't get that. We didn't. That's cool. That's fine. We can have a setup episode. They're allowed to. It will be I still liked it. It was still good. So check it out. Watch it as soon as possible. You're going to see some characters come back you haven't seen for a long time. You're going to see really cool team-ups, and you're going to see a couple really cool reunion scenes, and that's the cat just jumping in the way. Alright, get on it. Watch it. What did I think of it? It's a little on the low side. Nothing really super wowed me. Some really good performances. Maisie Williams was really good in this episode. Go a little lower than I have been. I'm going to give it a 3.5. It was good. It was better than 2.5. So it's better than low. It was positive. I liked it. Let's do this. Alright. Get out of here. If you haven't seen the episode, fucking vamoose. Leave. Ricky Tikki Tavi. Get out. Alright, if you're still here, that means that you've seen the episode or you don't give a fuck about trailers. I don't give a fuck. It's my favorite catchphrase. The way I usually review Game of Thrones is I like to go down the map, and because usually the show has different stories going on at once. Multiple stories going on. Not really so much this time. It was kind of very cohesive. There wasn't really a lot of multiple storylines. So when I used to be like, this is what's going on in the North, this is what's going on in King's Landing, this is what's going on in Marine, I'm kind of just going to talk about this one chronologically. I usually don't do that. So it started pretty much exactly where the last episode ended. That big fire, or big battle. My last review, I thought that the battle was closer to Highgarden. It wasn't. It was pretty much right outside of King's Landing. I didn't get that. I missed that. I missed the line where they were saying that they almost got the rest of the stuff in the gates or whatever. I missed that line, so I didn't really get where they were. So anyways, apparently Jaime being weighed down by his suit was very temporary because him and Bronn swam like a mile away. Whatever. Okay, well, if we want to just let go of the fact that didn't make a lot of sense, we can move on to the what's going on. So the episode started with a really cool conversation between Bronn and Jaime. Bronn is so good, and he pretty much like said he like quit. Like he's like, no, I don't fucking fight dragons. We're done. Fuck this. And then maybe I'm not doing it quite chronologically, but then we see Jaime go talk to Cersei, and was there something about her being pregnant? I don't know if I missed that or misread that scene, but there was some baby touching and something about a father. I don't know. That scene was a little confusing. If that's what it is, alright, cool, don't care. Both of them are going to die by the time that baby gets born. I don't think maybe if that's what happened. I might have missed it. I only watched these once and then jumped right on the reviews. Okay, the coolest scene in the entire episode was when Queen Daenerys gets back to fucking Dragonstone in that amazing moment where Jon just touches the dragon and has a bond with Drogon. That was fucking cool. That was really cool. And that was his Targaryen blood. The dragon caught that. I really thought Daenerys was going to propose to him right there. Like, all right, we should probably get married. Like, that was fantastic. That was a really cool scene. And I'm really digging the chemistry between Jon and Daenerys. I can't wait for that to... I know she's his aunt. I get it, but... I mean, it's like the lesser of two incests at this point. It's like the lesser of two. Oh, God, I can't believe because of this show I say sentences like that. So Jorah Mormont came back. That was cool. I might just be talking about this all jumbled. So then we get the plan. The plan's going to be going north of the wall and getting back either a White Walker or just a White. Are you going to knock over that stack of boxes, Cat? This has to be on top of everything. Shut up. I'm trying to do a review. Okay, sorry. I do not condone violence towards animals, just emotional abuse and verbal, not physical. But I do yell at him a lot. And the emotional abuse comes to me from him. So he emotionally abuses me and I verbally abuse him. It's a dynamic. So anyways, so they get the idea, Tyrion gets the idea of them going north. And this is what we were kind of teased during the previews of seeing a group of them go north of the wall. That's why. So we get the group together. We get the band together. We form a dream team. And holy shit, do we form a dream team. Tyrion goes to King's Landing and talks to fucking Jaime. That was nuts. That was crazy. We'll get to that. Bronn. Does Cersei want to kill Bronn for setting that up? I don't know. I wouldn't like that. That sucks. Bronn's a really cool character. I really hope that doesn't happen. I really wish that scene was better. The Tyrion and Jaime scene wasn't really so great. It was fine, but it wasn't really what I wanted it to be. It was okay, but I mean, he should just be like, dude, you picked the right side. Fucking Cersei's a fucking crazy person. That's what Jaime should have been saying, but instead, it was a little too, I don't know, it wasn't really that well written of a scene for how important that scene should have been. That's where a lot of my negative comes. It was very forgettable. Way cooler, Davos fucking goes and gets Renly. Fucking, whatever his last name would be, I'm not really sure what his bastard name is. It Storm? I'm not sure. I'll look it up. I'll write it down maybe. Here. So he goes and gets, not Renly, sorry, Gendry. He goes and gets Gendry, who's one of the new members of the Dream Team going north. He wields a big old warhammer like his dad. It's going to be cool. When they met, I loved the scene between Jon and Gendry. It was really cool. And Gendry, I don't know, that was like they almost seemed like they became best friends in like 10 seconds. That was cool as shit. I loved it. I love this team so far. I think the only person who should be part of it is Davos. But anyways, and then we get Jorah Mormont. Really, I kind of breezed over that. Really touching scene between him and Daenerys. I really liked it. I wish that they would have showed his horrible body of them like cutting all that skin off, and she was just like, "Are you cured?" And he's like, "Yeah. I mean, I'm covering my entire body, so you couldn't really tell whether I was cured or not." Maybe he was lying. I mean, we know he's not, but she kind of was a little well trusting with that. So Jorah being part of this, Jorah is one of the best fighters in the Seven Kingdoms, or whatever amount there are now. He has him being on, this is such a heavy hitting team. Gendry showed that he can handle a hammer. He's not really as well renowned as a fighter. Maybe he's going to prove himself. Jon's a pretty good fighter. You got Mormont and Tormund, Giantsbane. These are your heavy hitters right now. And then, and I'll get into them once we get them, but yeah, it's going to be pretty good. And then we get a scene where Daenerys is like, maybe we should talk to him. We should fight like the way Father did. We could fucking get them all together and kill them. I don't know. Whatever. Cersei's being Cersei. I really don't care for her at all this season. She's not really that interesting. She's just a bad guy. I mean, they gave away all of her really cool character traits, and she's just kind of evil now. I mean, whatever. I'm going to just move over a lot of that King's Landing shit. I didn't care. And as I said, a lot of this was set up, and it was all set up for them going over the wall. So then we meet the biggest heavy hitter who's part of the Dream Team, the Hound. The Hound, Thoros Amir, and, what's his fucking name? I usually know it. Dondarrion. Not Derek. Just Dondarrion. So Dondarrion, they all meet each other, so they're all talking. I love the scene right when they're like, well, we're all going to have to do this. Dondarrion's like, yeah, the Lord of Light, this. And they're like, dude, whatever. Sure, Lord of Light, whatever. Even the Hound is like, give it a fucking rest. We're going out there to take down the bad guy. It doesn't matter why. We're all individually going out there. It's so we can take down the bad guy. That's it, and that's what they're going to do. The Hound is the biggest, best fighter out of all these guys by a lot, by a pretty big margin. Tormund's pretty high up there too. Dondarrion's actually pretty high up there with his flaming sword. It's a really big, and then of course Jorah is probably number 2, actually, under the Hound. I will say the Hound's the best. I'm not really sure where Jon actually doesn't really get into too many fights. We know he's a decent fighter, like a really good fighter, but I don't know if he measures up with those guys. This next episode's gonna kick ass. Alright, that's all I really got. Tell me what you thought of this episode, and it was a lot of it was filler. They put the Dream Team together. Gendry's back to the mix. I was really excited to see him. I knew he was gonna whip out that Warhammer, but as soon as he was walking when Davos was walking around Flea Bottom and he walks up, I was like, he's gonna go and get our Smith. He's gonna go and get our Gendry. And then he even made the joke like, well, I thought you were still rowing. Yeah, so did we. We were all wondering when the fuck he was coming back. We all assumed he was still rowing too. I love that all of the members of the team have a reason to kind of dislike each other. That was cool as shit. I love that this isn't a Dream Team made up with friends. This is some of the biggest, better fighters and characters left that all got there for a couple of different reasons. I'm really fucking pumped. Alright, what do you think of this episode? Are you excited for the next episode? Just comment. I will talk to you. I don't have a lot of commenters. I don't have a lot of anything. I will be friendly as fuck. If you are spam, I'm going to ignore you. But if you at all pitch like, oh, yours was generically fun, check out my page. I might. Probably not, though. Engage me in a conversation. I'll engage a conversation with you. And I will probably go check out your page. Anyways. Alright. See you guys in a bit. I'm going to watch Rick and Morty in like an hour. And I'll be putting that up probably in the morning. So, can't wait for that. Watch Rick and Morty and Game of Thrones. Wubba lubba dub dub! The winner's finally here.